This is my last day trip in Japan. So sad. I am in Nara today. It was easy once I got onto the right train to come here, because if you have the JR pass, you can take the Osaka loop and it goes directly here. It only takes 30 minutes. Really easy. But my hostel is not really close to the JR lines, so transferring there should have been easy because there's only one stop away. But the stations are so like weirdly placed that I like got lost trying to find the JR station. I was looking up what to do in Nara and like asking people that I've met, you know, their suggestions and stuff, and they were like, Nara is nice, it's cute, but honestly there's so much there, it's really small. So I'm kind of glad that I can probably just take it easy today and just appreciate, you know, small town vibes. My main thing today is I want to eat the mochi, the fresh mochi. Second thing is I want to see a deer. They're so aggressive! Oh my god! Ah! And then I also booked an Airbnb experience today to make wagashi sweets. So those are my 3 things that I plan on doing today. The rest, just kind of wandering and seeing what there is. I think because I'm here on a Monday, so there's not that many people. There's like barely any line. I was able to see them do the mochi demo, which is so cool. There can be a really long line. There can also just be a ton of people at the window trying to get a good shot of the demo going on. So kind of have to be aware like what you're actually standing around for. They also have boxed mochi on the side. It's just as fresh. Price is the same because it's 180 for one, and then like 3, a box of 3 is 540. So it's not like it's discounted, but it's like the same pricing, but you usually don't have to wait as long. It's a separate line to buy that. And a lot of people tend to just line up for the single. So if you are a mochi fanatic like me, go for the box and don't wait. But there was someone who asked when they were going to do the demo again. They said like in 5 minutes, so I think they do it pretty frequently. I'm a little hungry right now, so instead of going straight to the park, I am going to go find some food first, and then we will go from there to go to the park. Should I eat my mochi now? I'm so excited. I love mochi. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so soft. Doing double. I'm so happy now. I love mochi. You are the cause of any stress. You've been ignoring all my texts. It's getting harder to. I learned a new phrase yesterday. I was like, hazukashi. I was like embarrassed. That's how I feel right now. Because I went to this tuna restaurant where all the reviews were talking about how like they had the best tuna there, and I realized when I got there that it was very much geared towards like foreigners because it must be the reviews or something. The toro was legit one of the best toro that I've had in Japan. But what was embarrassing for me was the fact that it was a cash only place because it's a legit mom and pop shop. It sits maybe like 10 people, and I didn't have enough cash. And like, thank goodness the owner can speak English pretty well. So I was like, I have to go get cash. And then I left my bag there and then ran to the closest 7-Eleven, which is like 3 minutes away, to get cash for them. But I feel so like, you know, it was a really good meal. It was worth every penny. So much for budget traveling. Here you go. Bye. I just want to bow to them. They're so aggressive! Oh my god! Ah! I just got bit so many times, what the heck? they didn't even bow to me, how rude! Another thing no one knows is there's poop everywhere. Poop everywhere. I've seen one temple and I've been in this little park area for like the past half hour. They're also real aggressive when you feed them and real, what's the word? They like don't care if you don't have food. I'm also on my way over to the visitor center at the moment because I was looking at the places. I can go to the shrines, yeah, sure. I can go to the temples. But let's be real. What am I gonna do when I go see the shrines and the temples? I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna look at them and be like, ah, yes, a shrine. Ah, yes, a temple. And then leave. So I'm gonna go to the visitor center because they have activities throughout the day, but I want to see if they have anything today and then maybe, you know, do something there before I head on over to my Airbnb experience.
I've been thinking that we feel the same. Like this one girl got me falling with feelings I can't explain. Got me dancing. Kinda wish I knew her feelings too. Do I mention about this question? Did she drop out any clues? I'm not feeling like she did. If she did, I might lose my mind. Maybe wasted all my time trying to find where she could be. Maybe cuddled in my arms now. I don't know if she'd be down to stare at stars now.
That was so much fun! They actually have a ton of other cultural activities available as well. So aside from the origami, and they also have a whole book of other origamis that you can make besides the deer. The deer is just, of course, the basic and the most sought after. They also have calligraphy classes where they teach you katakana and how to like write your name. They also have a they got a cosplay section, but basically they have like yukatas for you to try on and you can take pictures in them and stuff. So it's all for free, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The people there are super nice. The old man helping me, he was speaking to me in Chinese, which is really sweet of him, and he like offered me a ton of stuff. Like he gave me this whole booklet of like things to do in Nara, and then he was also talking about how they are also an inn, so like they have tatami rooms that's like suitable for families. It was just very, very warming, and it was a nice way to like avoid the sun and being outside and walking all day. I've mentioned this before, like in my Kyoto vlog. I'm like liking these experience type things a lot more than just going to see different tourist spots, you know? So I would definitely recommend this if you are going to Nara. Definitely.
Very gently down.
That was so much fun. I learned so much about wagashi. I didn't even realize that. I don't know why. I always thought the outer layer of wagashi was basically like mochi, but no, it's all bean. Completely bean on beans. It was a wonderful experience. Would highly recommend. All of the Airbnb experiences that I've done here in Japan have been so good. Like 10 out of 10 would recommend all of them. It was also really nice because even though the owner of the shop, He's a second generation owner. His father actually started the shop and he has been running it for like 50 years. Him and his wife run the shop. They're both Japanese, of course, but they like don't really have that much English knowledge, so they always have an interpreter that's there for the experience, which was really helpful. And also it was really nice the way that they like chose the designs for us to make, because every single one required a different technique of making the design, which I thought was a very nice touch. Another thing is, for the month of June, there's a cat festival here in Nara. So every store or shop, they like go full out cat themed. And the confectionery shop as well, they have like a bunch of like cat designs and it's so cute. If you're here for the month of June, you should definitely check it out. If you can't tell, I really enjoyed that experience. But now I am going to head back to Osaka for my last night here in Japan. This was a very fun day in Nara. Like I didn't see much, honestly, but I got to do everything that I wanted to do. I think the experience is definitely what I am leaning towards to these days with my travels. So I hope you enjoyed this, and this gives you an idea of like what you can do when you are in Nara, aside from going to from shrine to shrine and, you know, just feeding deers, although that is quite hilarious and fun as well. I hope you have fun, and if you are planning your travels, I hope you safe and happy travels. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week.
Been laid up on the news, now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you're smiling. Stay up in my mind. Stay up in my mind. Been laid up on the news, now you're lying. The look up on your face, now you're